Good morning, everybody. It's early, but welcome to my garage. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all crushing life. Now, I'm super stoked about today's video, but first, we got to drop off the little one, Baby B.
Yep, just squeeze him between the American muscle right there, and we're gonna toss him into the sporty, classy Audi S5 today.
Bear with me while I sort out the car seat. It's like putting mustard on a PB&J. It's complicated.
Now, I'm gonna remind you all in the story of this S5, but first, listen to the startup.
Yeah, you couldn't hear anything, could you?
So we're gonna go drop Baby B off, and then I'm gonna tell you the exciting news. Yeah, that's Baby B's tunes right there. And then we'll tell you what's going on with this car. Whew, all right, we may not be on time, but we did make it, and that's what matters. Oh, yeah. All right, 218, here we go. Mark is the man. He's gonna give us a rev. We're gonna show y'all what we're gonna remedy first off. Probably need the keys, maybe. That would help. All right.
Now, as promised a couple videos ago when we did the first mods on this, the exhaust was something that we really needed to do to take it to the next level. So I'm gonna show you the stock exhaust right now. Like it's fine. It's not bad. It's pretty good. It's a sporty car. But there's nothing about that says like, and that's what we're gonna fix today.
I mean, you're fine. Yeah. It's okay. And I will say this, we're not going full extreme. We're not gonna go make the neighbors mad a mile down the road. We're trying to keep it classy, but still a little bit more Now, if you recall a couple videos ago, we did the carbon fiber front end, the bronzed wheels, we powder coated the HRE wheels, we did the splitter here, and there was one piece that was broken, if you remember, the rear diffuser. How do you have so much carbon fiber all over that and not have any carbon fiber here? Well, we got that remedied because we got an exhaust and we got a carbon fiber rear diffuser.
And we're doing it here at 218 Auto because if you recall, many years ago, I tried to do the exhaust on the Gen 1 Raptor in my garage, and it literally took me 8 days. I don't got that time anymore. We got to get this exhaust done today, so we had to bring in the expert. And between these guys, Mark and Ricky, they have how many years of Audi experience?
50 years.
50? That's a lie. They're not that. They're probably 60.
We got a lot of years of experience between them. They are Audi guys through and through. They work on a lot of other cars as well. But man, these guys are pure, so we're going to get this done. Look at that. Teamwork. Teamwork.
And if it seems like I'm a little wrecked this morning, I am. Baby B, sometimes they don't sleep at night. Sometimes the parents, we don't get some sleep.
Woo, we all know the drill. AWE Touring exhaust. This is supposed to sound quite robust, but still like respectful to the neighbors. Now I'm gonna leave a link to this exact exhaust kit down below just in case there's anyone that's curious, but AWE from all the reviews and everyone we talked to is one of the best exhausts, especially for Audis. It sounds great. It's kind of what everybody says, so that's what we went with. But this exhaust was roughly, I think it was like $2,500 or so it's not cheap, but exhausts these days,
exhausts can get expensive.
Now, while they start to dismantle this old exhaust system, which is really something I should be doing, I'm gonna unbox the carbon fiber. Mark, I apologize. I had one job to do, and I broke your knife.
That's just the safety fix.
Oh, safety, okay. So in the time it took me to unbox one thing, they've already got the exhaust removed to there. Here we go right here. We're gonna get all of this removed all the way. We got a big boy exhaust.
Let it be shown, I succeeded in at least one thing. I wish I could say I did that by myself, but video proves otherwise. All right, little education 101 here. This particular model has the thing where you wave your foot under the bumper and the trunk lid opens. Well, the carbon fiber is gonna remove that. But how it works is you have these two cables here and here, and when your foot breaks that kind of barrier, that line that they create, that's when it opens. And so obviously the carbon fiber piece, we're not gonna put that on, it's not gonna have it. So would you rather have carbon fiber or the foot wavy thing that never works on any car I've ever tried anyways? We're choosing carbon fiber.
All right, to get the last bit of the old exhaust off, we got to kind of work from the top, and the cats are super hot from the little drive this morning. So we got a fan, we're gonna cool it down, otherwise he's gonna burn his entire face and hands. We don't need that because he's a male model. So we're cooling it down, we're gonna get that out, and then we're gonna get the new exhaust in. Meanwhile,
I'm just kind of taking a pause on the diffuser because that was tricky.
The bigger question is, do you guys eat lunch? Or are you guys non-lunch eaters?
Every day. Sometimes we eat 2 lunches.
Okay, so where do you guys like to eat lunch?
Ricky.
Ricky doesn't get lunch. He's not even working. It's me and you, Mark. Where do you like to eat lunch?
Me?
Yeah.
I eat anywhere. Barbecue. I love meat.
Barbecue.
Here's the thing. I am not good at any of this, but what I am good at is driving to get food and bringing food back.
All right.
So skill sets. You guys focus on what you do. I will focus on what I do, but I need a car.
We can do that.
Okay. How about the Audi R8 right there? That Audi R8 is the one I rented a while ago on Turo from a buddy, and that's super sick. They're just kind of doing a few things to it, but that's not really ready for me to take right now. We'll check back in just a second. Fellas, I tell you, it's what I do. It's what I do. I know the crowd went wild. You just couldn't hear it. They're excited. While my man digs in, let's see that. Let's see
Garlic
that. Look at
chicken, beef short rib, straight out of Kauai.
Auntie's Hawaiian in Riverton.
It's the best, dude.
So it's not done though. The exhaust is still, I've noticed it's still on the ground. I'm just saying. We're not done?
We're figuring it out.
we're figuring. It took me 8 days. Again, these guys are pros. We've been at it for like 30 minutes. So we'll get there. They actually did get some stuff done while we were gone. So they got the remaining stock bit out. They got that installed way here. We got the turbos up there, the cat. So this is a cat back. Everything after the cat is new. We got these pipes installed and we're just looking at putting the rest of the puzzle together. Easy peasy. And I have done exactly nil on the carbon fiber diffuser, but we'll get there. No, throw me a banana. Boom.
Oh, dude. Let me put this up a little bit higher, maybe.
It is all the way up and you're still crouching. You could never be a mechanic.
He didn't say because of skill. Because of skill, I could never be a mechanic, but also because these lifts don't go high enough, I could never be a mechanic. Now, a couple videos ago, if you guys recall, I told my buddy if he gave me $3,000, I would surprise him with a build on his S5. And we spent about $3 grand on carbon fiber alone. This AWE exhaust is like $2,500. So this build is about $6 grand, which is cool because you all are helping close that gap of cost. And he would never spend that much on doing a build like this because that's just, it's a lot of money. But we're out here making the road a more beautiful and a better sounding place, again, because of you, because of these guys, and this is just a glorious exhaust. Well, I hope. I haven't actually heard it yet. I assume at the end of this video, this is gonna sound amazing. All right, so next steps, we just gotta tighten a couple things here, put the rest of it on, put the diffuser on, and we're gonna hit the road. All right, Mark and I are gonna keep hustling, but Ricky's gonna go give this R8 a little test drive, just make sure she's doing great. Man, that's so cool. You guys know I really like the R8s. All right, so we recruited some help. We got Tristan from Tint World here, because, I mean, to be fair, Mark and Ricky and myself, we're not carbon fiber, we're not body accessory people, but Tristan, he's the man. We're just checking the fitment. We got some tape installed. We're gonna have to drill a hole into the carbon fiber. Yes, I know, but we got to do it because that's just how it is. And hopefully we can get this on and then we can get the rest of the exhaust on. When you're drilling carbon fiber, you want to be careful. Again, that's why we got the expert here. Solid. We're clean. Anyone that's actually worked with carbon fiber though knows how much these carbon fiber accessories are. Frankly, they're kind of a pain. They never really go on that well. They don't fit perfectly. That's just standard for the operation, so it takes a lot of finagling. It's crazy too because it costs so much for these carbon fiber bits. You'd think they'd fit a little bit better. Here's the deal about carbon fiber. First off, again, mechanics experts, this is not what they do, so I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to sort out my issues. Carbon fiber accessories are like 50-50. This thing does not want to go on, but we're gonna make it happen. We're still battling. Had to get some pizza, take a pizza break, and we'll go from there. Oh, we did crazy style. Crazy style. Do I look like Brad Pitt? That's the question. All of Brad Pitt's movies he's eaten.
You look better than Brad Pitt.
And you look better than me.
No, I don't.
We think we've got a few things figured out. We're gonna put on some more tape, kind of on the sides there. We're kind of clipped in the middle here. We have this LED brake light that does not come on the stock bumper. It's just kind of a nice accessory for this piece. We're gonna get that wired in. I think by the time the pizza's gone, this will be done. Probably not. Big shout out to Ricky. This is actually the first thing he's done all day, taking out the trash. I think we got the carbon fiber bit on, and I can't give a big enough thanks to the whole crew at Tint World. I mean, we had some pizza, we had some laughs, we had some struggles. Carbon fiber is not the best, but again, Tint World of Bluffdale, hit them up. Because they just, out of the generosity of their caring soul, saw me struggling and they said, this guy needs help. All right, folks. Oh man, this is gonna look so good though. Man, nice black tips with a little carbon fiber accent. New steel, fresh. I'm excited for what this sounds like. We got to button up a couple things on the exhaust, get the tips on, but these guys actually have to do real work. Again, these guys are not like an exhaust modification company. They do actual real mechanic work, and they got to work on a couple cars. So if your car is getting worked on here at 218, I'm sorry that I delayed you an hour or two, but they're gonna get it done, and then tomorrow morning we're just gonna button up this exhaust. It looks amazing. I can't wait to hear what it sounds like because this is gonna be sweet. So again, can't say enough about 218 for taking the time to do kind of a side hustle fun project with me, and Tint World for saving the day with this carbon fiber. And let's get back to this tomorrow. Just like that, we're back. It feels like we never left. Also, they do work on Priuses here at 218, so for all you Prius drivers, Mark is a Prius expert. But guess what? The Audi S5 is off of the lift, and check this out. We are clean, baby. Man, just look at those exhaust tips with this carbon fiber diffuser. I'm so glad that we didn't give up on that piece, that we got that on, because the carbon fiber here, with that, with the mirror caps, with the bronze wheels, with the front splitter here, I think that just completes the car. This went from like a casual, everyday, nice car to, man, this guy is special on the road. But the real question is, I just showed up. These guys got it buttoned up. I don't know what it sounds like. Does it sound better?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give the crowd the symphony? Now keep in mind, we weren't looking for the wild, wake up your neighbors down the street at 6 a.m. exhaust. This guy's a classy guy and respected in the neighborhood. We needed the right tone, the right pitch, the right symphony. So let's see if we nailed it. AWE touring exhaust with the black tips. Let's hear it, Mark. Yeah, see? Even the stock startup didn't have as much. That's a nice balance there. Give it some revs. Oh, yeah. Yes. How many RPMs is that? Can you give us some more? It limits at 4,000. Okay, so that's just a limit of 4,000 RPMs. I think what we got to do is get it on the road to see what it really sounds like. But overall, that's way better than stock. And actually, one thing that's really funny, we just wanted to point out, the tips, the exhaust system came with the blow pop.
Yeah, the blow pop.
One sucker.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I don't know why, but it was tucked in there. Now, I've been driving this around for a few minutes to really try to get a good idea of how much of an upgrade this touring exhaust was. And I gotta say, at first, you're kind of like, okay, is it really that different, especially within the cabin? But after driving for a bit, I gotta say, the cabin experience is probably perfect for those that are, okay, the trunk's open. Close it. Okay. I'm an idiot. The trunk's open. I gotta fix that. 1 second. I don't know how that happened, but fortunately, we weren't on a busy road. Life fail right there. We're good though. So as I was saying, someone that's looking for a sportier, more fun, vibrant exhaust, but nothing that's gonna like just take over the road, this is probably a really, really solid option. The AWE Touring, it's not cheap. Again, it costs like $2,500 or so. I'll put the link below to what I bought. But especially when you kick it into sport mode, it's definitely got a better experience. Now we're gonna get some outside perspective next, because I have a feeling, you know, the cabin is so nice and comfy and quiet and refined. You don't really get the full experience unlike everybody else on the road, which is really part of what the exhaust is for. It's for everybody else. It's for sharing the experience of just great sound. So let's get the outside experience and see how that goes. And yes, you may notice I'm going to be in different clothes because I'm going golfing, baby. Also, this exhaust is rated to add 12 to 17 more horsepower, which obviously, talking about horsepower at that little of an increment, maybe it's noticeable, maybe it's not. Golf's over, baby. Ready for the car pickup. We're going to get some rollers, some drive-bys, some reaction. Also, just note, obviously he's a low-key guy. His reaction is pretty much that's his reaction. He hasn't even seen it yet. Finished product. A little bit of carbon fiber and some black diamond tips, baby. Yes. Super clean. And the fitment is solid too. It's glued on, so it's never gonna fall off. Took like 30 minutes. No big deal. I didn't do it. Had very skilled people that did this whole thing, so it should be set for life. Here, I'll start it up for you. You gotta hear the startup. The startup should be nice and clean. Yeah. Love it. Some gas. And again, we're locked at 4,000 RPM. Can't even get the full taste. The stock is pretty worthless. Like, there's really no exhaust in the sound.
This is freaking awesome.
This is sound. All I know is when I put that diffuser on, I looked at my Shelby and I said, I am slacking. The Shelby needs some carbon fiber love, just like your Audi S5. This thing is clean. You want a stress test there? Or
no, I'm just
it's glued on.
No, I get it.
Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue is not coming off unless you do 120. And we got to respect the Audi next to us. It's a clean Audi. But this is kind of my point, right? We did some basic, simple things. Wasn't cheap, obviously. This whole thing wasn't cheap. But with the wheels and the carbon fiber additions, it really just changes the whole look and experience of this vehicle compared to just a stock vehicle. We're gonna send him on his way, but we gotta hear some revs first on the road. See what it sounds like under load. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a nice touring exhaust right there. It's nothing too crazy, but I definitely can hear him. Sounds good. Sounds good. A little acceleration on, let's hear it. Yeah, did you hear that little gurgle? Again, just a nice balance for nice, clean, sophisticated carbon fiber loaded automobile. One more punch, hit it. That's what's fun about exhaust. There's so many levels of exhaust. You can go extreme, you can go crazy, which I've done, but you can also just make your car better, more exciting, more fun by doing some nice, just some good tunes, you know? You don't need to go hard rap all the time. Sometimes you just need a little bit of Disney music, a little bit of Shania Twain, a little bit of Taylor Swift. This is a little Taylor Swift right here. This build again costs like $6 grand, right? It's a lot of carbon fiber. The exhaust is like $2,700. But it's just such a good looking car now. It's a good, solid build. I know I'm getting a little bit excited and hyper over a fairly tame build and tame exhaust, but I gotta say, when you modify someone else's car, I'm just really happy with how it turned out. I think that's exactly what he was looking for, and I think it's really cool. And so again, modifying someone else's car is a little bit more stressful than modifying your own car, because you know, you just got that other party involved, their expectations, their hopes, their dreams, and their desires, and I feel like we nailed it on this Audi S5. So yeah, that's why I'm a little amped. And just like that, we made it home. And like I say, I'm super happy with how that project turned out. That was a lot of fun. I feel like I need to modify other people's cars a little bit more. Also, we got to finish the Shelby GT350. I got a few things for that. But I am going to list everything that we got for the Audi S5 down below, just for your reference in case you're curious. Also, I shot an 80s today at golf, which was okay, but I should have played a lot better. But I hope you guys have a great week. I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Go crush it. Peace.